Lucius Annaeus Seneca the Younger once said, "A good character is the only guarantee of everlasting happiness." And my response is #facts. This is your favorite aspiring revolutionary hero wandering author reminding you that we are all the authors of our own lives. As always, my message remains the same: spend less, live more, earn your freedom with frugality. And today it's Sunday, July 24th, day 3 of Neshoba County Fair 2022. Last night, this miner contributed to my delinquency, and we played guitar for about 4 or 5 hours. I'm messing with you. Also got to dance to some funk music. Today at 10:30 a.m. there was an antique car show. If it's still going on, I'll get some pictures and upload that to my Instagram. There's some bluegrass music being played by the Vernon Brothers at 1, harness and horse races at 2, and then tonight there's going to be gospel music played at the grandstands. And today's fact about the Neshoba County Fair is about the harness and horse racing. If you watched my video yesterday, you saw me walking around that half-mile track. It was first built in 1894, and it's been in use for over 100 years. For the first 85 years, it was actually Mississippi's only licensed horse racing track. And today's topic is going to be Stoicism again. We already covered the 4 virtues espoused by the Stoic philosophers: wisdom, temperance, courage, and equanimity. And if you all remember, Stoicism was founded by Zeno of Citium, and it flourished during the Hellenistic era, influencing numerous schools of Western thought. So now we're going to move into some more practical advice, talk about 10 different principles that we can all use in our daily lives to embrace a happier, more fulfilled way of being. Now, what's cool about Stoic philosophy is it's applicable to literally all walks of life. Epictetus was a crippled former slave, and Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor. Literally, you can't get any different than those two men, and they are both huge influences on Stoic thought. So, what are we talking about today? We're going to talk about taking action. Stoics were not idle thinkers, and their philosophy focused on actions, and there was really one overarching goal that defines the entire system of thought, which is to live better. So, the first principle of the 10 we'll talk about in the next few days and weeks is focus on what you can control. Now, if you've watched me for a little while, you kind of heard me talk about this before. There are certain things in our lives that we can control and certain ones that we can't. Oh man, dude, look at how awesome all of this is. There's over 600 of these cabins here. Or no, 597. Anyways.
A little more than that, actually.
Okay, so it must have added a little more. So
yeah, this place has been here longer than you've been alive, man.
Yeah, no, quite a bit longer. So trying to influence what's out of your control is futile and diminishes your ability to influence what is actually in your control. And not only that, but worrying about worrying about anything is unnecessary, and it causes distress. So there's literally no reason to do it. This is similar to what Buddhists teach, which is that suffering is pain multiplied by your resistance. A difficult experience is only painful because you try to resist it. Acceptance of the things that you cannot change is therefore the only logical response. Let's put that into modern perspective. You got a flight, it gets delayed. Yelling at the flight attendant isn't going to change anything, and it's just going to make your day worse and hers too. So, you shouldn't do that kind of stuff. If it's not something that you can directly control, you should not worry about it. Ruminating on what other people say about you, also, same thing. You can't control whether or not people like you, so don't try. Therefore, we got to learn how to differentiate what is and isn't in our control, and then we can decide to focus our energies on the stuff. Man, look at that truck. That's a nice truck. There's so many trucks here in Mississippi.
Welcome to the South, bitch. If you didn't see a truck when you're driving down the highway coming into Mississippi, you ain't in Mississippi yet.
Yep, no, there's really no better way to say it. So once we learn to isolate what we have control over, we can start to really change our own lives. And by focusing on what is in our control, we're going to save the time and the stress that focusing on stuff that's out of our control would put us under. Ultimately, everybody's going to be better off by influencing and investing their times on this stuff. Be proactive. Even if you're going through hell, keep pushing. Cultivate purpose in your actions and make sure they align with your goals. Now, there's definitely a lot more that we can talk about, and we will in the upcoming weeks. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Just remember, Stoicism is a philosophy of action. We're about to watch some horse racing here very soon. Don't worry about stuff that you can't directly influence, and focus your energies on the stuff that you can influence. Going to be playing some guitar today. We'll also be going around and enjoying ourselves, as you're seeing right here. That's really all I have for you guys today. As always, this is a wandering author, your favorite aspiring revolutionary, reminding you that we are all the authors of our own lives. My message remains the same: spend less, live more, earn your freedom with frugality. What are you guys doing in order to inspire, uplift, and empower your communities today? Because this world isn't changing unless we all do our part, and you can count on me to do mine daily. Until next time, love y'all.
My message is kick ass and take names.
Perfect. Y'all have a good day.